Hey, what's the deal? It's your boy Tag from Pro Wrestling Tag. You know what I mean? As of this recording right now, it's 9:48 p.m. July 17th, 2025. Now, I mean, I'm cooking some food right now. I'm still fucking tired from yesterday, but you know what I mean? I'm alright. You know what I'm saying? I'm alright, son. I'm alright, son. You know what I mean? I'm good. I'm good right now. Like I said, I'm just cooking some food and shit. So I figured, all right, you know what? Let's kill some time. Let's kill some time by doing a video about last night's AEW Dynamite. And it's fucking hilarious how AEW always marks themselves as competition to WWE, right? They will always say, "Well, we're the second biggest wrestling promotion in North America," and blah 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 blah, right? But the optics says something very very different. Now these motherfuckers that just came back from their biggest show of the year, right? All In, right? They came back from, they legit came back from their supposed WrestleMania, right? So you would think that, they were able to capitalize off of the momentum that they had coming out of All In, right? Oh man, your feeling is restored and blah, 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 blah. And then two things happen. Two fucking things happen, with one being the main topic of discussion. Three things actually. No, two actually, two. Number one, they once again came with lazy booking. Very, very lazy booking with no plan by doing the all-star 8-man tag bullshit. Again, yesterday, right? And then also, and this is the big one from the video, these motherfuckers went to a concert ball, a ballroom in fucking Chicago. The Argonne, the Argonne Theater. Basically, it's pretty much just like how it's the equivalent to, the Hammerstein Ballroom right here in the city, and the Manhattan Center, also right in Manhattan, right in New York, right where I'm from. And I'm like, how the fuck do you go from doing a big stadium show, right, to doing this arena bullshit? I mean, not arena bullshit. Doing this indie, this indie ballroom bullshit. Now you basically look like a fucking indie. That's basically what AEW looks like at this point. They look like a fucking indie. And you're supposed to be in competition in WWE. They actually compared. These motherfuckers actually had the nerve to compare, when WWE did this, right, back in 92, 93. Because WWE was doing, they were doing like shows in like really small venues and such for like their wrestling challenge shows and WWF superstars and, but that was acceptable. That was a whole different strategy. I mean, that was a whole different fucking strategy. You can't compare that to the World Wrestling Federation. You know what I mean? You really can't compare that. But here's the thing, though. WWE made it look fucking spectacular when they did that, as opposed to what the fuck AEW did yesterday. Like, AEW looked like a fucking mid. It was a mid, it was a mid indie show. Look like fucking medieval times. And they're also taking residency, right? And I'm like, man, you basically just put yourself back into bullshit. That's what All Elite Wrestling did. They put themselves back into a space where they don't want to grow. They're never going to grow. They are never, ever going to grow. Like, this is what they do now. I mean, this is what All Elite Wrestling does now. And you want me to sit there, right? You want me to fucking sit there and say that, I'm putting all this shit, and say that, AEW is competition to WWE, when you're doing fucking, ballroom venues, like really? Like, come on, man. See, with ECW, that was acceptable, right? With WWE, again, that was at the time, for Wrestling Challenge. And think about this too, right? And yes, they were running stuff for Monday Night Raw and shit, right? They wound up doing the same thing for Monday Night Raw and stuff, right? But there's a but, though. There's a big but in all this, right? See, when Monday Night Raw started to get a lot more popular and popping, especially like in 97, that's when, not 98, that's when they really started going more towards, not around 97. That's when they really started going more towards, big arenas on a permanent basis, right? But with AEW, you just came out of your fucking biggest show, right? And you wound up doing this. This ain't a good look. This is not a good fucking look. It's not. This tells you everything you need to know. That this clearly lets you know, clearly, that AEW is not doing well. At all. They're not. The wrestlers can bullshit and say, oh man, we're doing great. This looked like a fucking indie. So in their mind, they don't want to be part of the indie atmosphere at this point. AEW at this point now, looks like a glorified indie. They're not a fucking indie. They're not. That's the crazy thing. They're not. And you're doing this? Man. And like I said, now we're back into bullshit. Right? This company is never ever going to, make you satisfied. They're not. They're clearly not. This company's a joke. Well, we're gonna do indie venues. Why? Because you're losing fans left to right. These motherfuckers sold out to United Center. These niggas sold out to United Center when Rampage was there. The first Rampage, based off a fucking rumor of CM Punk. Based off a rumor. Right? 3 years ago. Right? How the fuck do you go from that to the Oregon Theater? How do you do that? How do you do that, son? How the fuck do you do some shit like that? That's nasty work, bro. I mean, shout out to Will Mills. That's nasty work. That is some real nasty shit. Oh, man. I don't know, B. But AEW's in trouble. They're in big fucking trouble. And the fans, the fans want to play stupid, like, oh, everything is all right. No, the fuck it's not. No, the fuck it's not. And the optics just makes it bad because imagine what TV broadcasts see. Imagine what advertisers see. One other thing I want to mention, because I also see my pot is boiling, pause. I remember every week AEW used to trend number one, right? Many years ago. That's gone. That's finished. Those days are over. Those days are legit done. They're done. Now I don't want to hear shit like, oh, AEW's competition. Yesterday proved that, and forever, that they will never compete with WWE. I'm about to be out, I'm about to cook my food and shit, so I'm gonna definitely holler at y'all later tonight. I will be making some more vids today, so I'm gonna holler at y'all. All right, peace.